Okay, everybody, Johnny and Mr. Forex Fire. So a bit of a slow start again this morning on the setups. Okay, I'm just going to take a little look at some of the stuff. So let's wait for this to open up. Right, so we've got the Euro GBP. We did sweep out of the Asian high. We've come down. We've come back in. Again. We do have a setup because we've come in. We do have, get rid of this. We do have, again, it's only one candle. We do have a separation candle. Okay. From there, you're looking for a bullish candle followed by bearish. There's the bullish candle there. There's the bearish engulfing. So there is a possible setup there. I'm just going to move this into the green. We do know the euro odd held a position. It more or less come down to 1%. It's gone back to the entry and draw down a bit. So again, not liking the overall sort of strengths this morning on things, but we've got two possibles there. We've got a euro GBP. Again, we come down. That would have been a displacement there, coming back in. We'll come back up and touched. We were looking for bullish followed by bearish engulfing. Okay, there's a touch. There's the bullish. There's the bearish engulfing there. So there's the bullish. There's the bearish engulfing. You would have been looking for a 1 to 2. That one would have been a winner this morning. Again, I've been busy looking at stuff for coding, which I'll go more about in a minute. So again, the euro GBP, we do have a setup. Let's put this into here. I'll go into the Discord. I'll go into chat. Just put this into here. Back into the system. GBP USD. Let's see what's happening with that because we had this on anchor again. We're still waiting for a touch into 50%. U card. Again, high, swept the Asian high down to the low. We're waiting for a touch into 50%. Let's have a look at the top end, see where we are with price. Still in the range. We have had a sweep on this, to be fair. Waiting for the touch to come in. I'll bring this down into here. GBP odd, stuck in the range. GBP, JPY. Wasn't liking that this morning, if I remember. USD, Swiss franc. Again, high down to here because we've swept out of this. This could be another one to watch. USD, JPY. Again, the reason why I'm not liking this one is simply because the currency strength. If I just come into USD, JPY. Yeah. So again, USD, JPY, the USD is super strong at the minute, but it is starting to come weaker because the gold's got a bit stronger, the JPY. If we just look at what the JPY has been doing from this morning, see, we'll look back on some of the strengths. JPY 33%. JPY 9%. So the JPY has gained strength from when Mr. Bull, and thank you again, Andy, for sharing in the currency strength. So 9% was this morning, 34% when I checked earlier. So it has got stronger, the JPY. With that being said, we come back into this. The JPY is now 39%. So we could have it on a watch list, to be fair. So again, I'm just going to let that go up. Go into here. We could put it into a watch list, to be fair. Let's let the screen load up. Like I said, I've got that many things going on at the minute. It's unbelievable. So I'll put this down into here. So I'm just going to run through what we've got so far, guys. Okay. Euro, USD. We've more or less come into touch. The GBP, USD. Again, we're waiting for the touch. The USD card. Waiting for the touch. USD Swiss franc. Again, waiting for a touch. USD JPY. Again, waiting for the touch to come in. The ones that are active, the Euro odds. It's still messing around at the minute with price fluctuating. So again, I would possibly be looking to get out on that at the moment in due course, because it didn't come down to take the liquidity lower. The Euro GBP. Again, it's messing around. All the euros are messing around because remember as well, guys, today there has been news on the euro as well. And we do have speeches on the euros as well. 2% on the euro JPY though at the moment, okay? I'll pause the video, I'll come back as and when these sort of come into play. But that's where we are at the moment. I'll be back in due course. Excuse me. Right, guys, so we've had a touch into the 50% of the anchor, okay, because we swept the Asian. We can see here from the high down to the 50% on the condition side. We can clearly see that there is separation candles. There's several of them there. So again, because we're looking for a buy, what you're looking at from that aspect is, we'll just do this up to this here, okay? You're looking for a bearish candle followed by a bullish engulfing. And going on that, there's an entry. There's an entry there now. There's an entry there. Again, you come down to just below that low. And you're looking for a 1 to 2. More or less got it there. Let's have a look at the currency strengths of the US dollar, euro, US dollar. Let's have a look. Euro, US dollar. Euro is weak. US dollar is stronger. So again, the currency strength is slightly against us. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring this over to here. I'm going to look at the currency strength. Mark that out first. Take this. Do that. And we can see just see that. You know, do that. We'll come into the Discord. Do this. Euro USD, possible entry. Then if we come back in, we can do the screenshot that we've just done. Oh, we do that. Then we'll make this green. And then we've got a Euro USD. So we're just going to have a look at the GBP USD. Again, we haven't had to touch into this yet. USD cards, we're still waiting for a touch. USD Swiss franc, we're still waiting for a touch. USD GPY, we're still waiting for a touch. The ones that are active, the Euro odds, we are in profit still. The Euro GBP, again, we are in profit, but it's not moving much. The Euro USD, which is what we've just set up, it's just on the entry area, but again, excuse me, the currency strength is against us. Remember, the Euro GBP, GPY, I should say, we did hit a 2% win of the day. Okay, so I'll pause the video. I'll be back in a short while, guys, as we catch up. Right, so we've come up and pushed through to the 50%. Again, it would be from this high here. In fact, no, it wouldn't be. I'm looking from this here. So it's from that down to that condition. We can clearly see separation candles. So there's several separation candles here. There's the touch into 50%. We're looking for a bullish followed by a bearish engulfing. Okay, there's an entry here, guys. Right there's an entry there. We'll stop this here. Again, the computer is going slow because I've got that many things open. We're going for a 2%. USD card. Let's have a look. This is an out of session pair, remember, guys. I'm just going to put this into here. Session pair. And what I'll do is I'll just grab the currency strength as well. So again, we're looking at USD CAD via that. Upload the file. Screenshot. That's its currency strength. come back in. Make that green. And I'm just going to pause the video, guys. I'll be back in a short while. Right, okay, guys. So the USD card did wick out, and going on the understanding on why that is, you can see here. It did gain strength, to be fair. Okay, again, I did see a trade with caution on an out of session pair. This one's against our run of play, but the mechanics and the setup was still there. By including these, we can still collect data and seeing if it feels we understand that the strength was a factor, but it's still good to collect these data points. Okay. The more we do this and the more we sort of collect these sort of things, we can understand just how good this is as a tool to factor in with what we do. We just go back onto the trading view and we'll just look at the other pairs. The euro odd at the moment, again, the speeches today, so especially on the euro. So this is just bouncing around the area at the moment. It nearly come to a take partial. Excuse me. Same with the Euro GBP, again, was in a little bit of drawdown heat and it's bouncing around the entry. The Euro USD, it's bounced around the entry, but again, it's in drawdown the heat. We can understand why that is. It's simply because we look at the strengths again. The USD is super strong now. The Euro is half the strength of what the USD is, okay? So even though we've got these marked up mechanic-wise, we can still look at the overview on understanding what the strengths are, why they are strong, why the trade is going against us. So the mechanics, yes, the mechanics and the setup is there, but without having all the pieces of the jigsaw putting in together and fitting into place, you're not going to get a result. Okay, and we can see the USD is now climbing up towards the 90%. It's hovering between 86 to 88%. So I've got a feeling the Euro USD will go against us as well. But again, we need to do these and not hide behind just producing cards that have already made the move. We need to try and put these in play. The mechanics is there, yes. Let's put the currency strength on there. How is the trade reacting upon what the current conditions are on the currency strength? Okay. This is not about being perfect. It's about understanding the price flow and the mechanics of price action and how you can put not just a mechanical system in place, but also at the time of an entry, excuse me, at the time of an entry, just exactly, excuse me, just exactly what is the currency strength telling us, okay? Like I say, we're going to be heading up, into the 90% in a minute. When we get that, the Euro USD will hit the SL. I can guarantee that. Guarantee it. Pick up bad chest again, guys. We know the USD card struck out. The Euro GBP today did do a 2%, so that's a good call. So we've struck out on the USD card at the minute. It's a 2% takeaway, or maybe a 1%. So we're into 1% of profits at the minute. Again, the Euro USD looks as if it might drop down. We're still waiting to see if the currency strength goes up to this. It's flickering between 88 and 89% at the minute. The Euro GBP, again, was stagnant, was stuck at entry. Euro odd, again, a little bit of heat, a little bit of drawdown, but we've been more or less at entry quite a bit. Don't know what it is in my chest today. We go back on the GU. Take a look. We did come in and touch into this. Okay, so there could be a possible mechanic system on this. We go from the low up to the high. Okay, low to the high. Next mechanic on the anchor. We've clearly got several separation candles. Again, you're going from that low up to the high. You're looking for a bearish candle followed by a bullish engulfing. So right there, because you've got the bearish. Okay, so again, you go to this, we go to this, we're going up to a 1 to 2. As you 1 to 2 there. Let's take a picture of this. But again, the GBP to the USD, guys, look at the strength. It's massively against us. I'm going to still put the mechanics of this in here. Okay, so we'll just put this over to here. Get this. Do this. Draw that out. The time of this, there's the GBP, there's the USD. Mechanics are against us, guys. Okay, we'll just get this saved. And then I'll drop this into the Discord. So again, entering is of your own choice. You enter, it's at a risk. Let's just take a look. Downloads. GBP, USD. We'll enter that. And again, guys, we've got a USD Swiss franc. Okay. We've got separation candles clearly from here up to here. So from the high down to this here, we're looking for a bullish candle followed by a bearish engulfing. There is a position here. One to two. Again, we do the chart currency strength. USD Swiss franc. USD. There's the Swiss franc. We are looking for a sell. So again, the currency strength is against us. The mechanics is there. We're going to share it. Yeah, sorry guys, I was just trying to get things set up there. So the currency strength is against us on that. However, we are sort of in a little bit of profit at the minute. Let's just have a little rundown and see where we are with everything. Okay. So USD JPY is more or less the final one. We're waiting for a touch to come in for the anchor. We do have the euro odd at the moment. It is behaving okay. It more or less came and struck us out. We were lucky not to get struck out. We're back at break even on this one at the moment. Again, that's the 1% area down here, which would be a take partial, or maybe you're moving SL to break even. Euro GBP, again, similar sort of preference. The euro has been mucking us about all morning. Apart from on that Euro GBY, we're round about the entry point again. Euro USD on this one, we are hovering around the entry. The GBP USD, we do have a little bit of heat. We've just set this one up. Again, if I just pull this into here, okay, into there, and then we know we're set up. The U card, again, this one was against us. It struck us out. So we'll put this to the bottom of the pile. The U chef, we've just seen and taken an entry on that. It's in favor for us at the moment, although the strength is against us. The Euro JPY was a 2% winner earlier on. Okay, so out of all the stuff in the basket, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 that have entered today. One has lost, one has won, and the other 5 are still active. Okay, so again, I'm sorry that I haven't paused the video a little bit earlier there. I'm just trying to keep everybody up to date within the Discord as well. Okay, I'll see you in a bit, guys. All right, okay, guys. Take a look at where we are. Again, the strengths have been against us, even though the mechanics of a setup have been there today, but the currency strength's been against us. Okay, so we're going to give us a rundown and I'm going to close it off for today. And in fairness, even on my position trader, there's been little to next to no volume today, even on the position trading. There's nothing opened up on that at all at the moment. So we're just going to have a look at the anchor on the USD. Again, it never really came back in. The euro odd, there is a position there. Obviously, it's still wavering around the entry area. We're going to be coming up to New York in the next couple of hours, so I would sort of take that out of break even. The Euro GBP, again, it's just wavering about. The volume's little to no, nothing at all. I mean, you could have taken maybe a little bit off the euro orders. It was heading towards the 1%, to be fair. The Euro GBP, again, it's in a little bit of heat. It's just been wavering about the entry. The Euro USD, let's take a look. Again, the Euro USD was against us on the strength, I do believe, if I remember. Just going to go back and take a look. USD cards. Yes, the Euro USD, the strength was against us. So again, I'm still documenting the mechanics that the setup was there, but we know that this has hit the SL, so we understand part of the reason. So it's understanding the price action and why it's done this. Obviously, currency strength, to be fair, okay? We'll go to the GU. Again, we know the GU was against us as well. That's just stopped out. We go back in just to verify that that was the case. Like I say, I mentioned about the GU. Let's just see if I can find where it is. That's this USD, Swiss franc, Euro USD. That's the Euro USD, USD card. Here's the GU. So yeah, you can see there, mechanics show possible entry, but the currency strength is again against us on this one, okay? And it has gone and hit the SL. So we go back and understand that, yes, the mechanics was showing a trade, but again, all of the system was not aligned. The currency strength was not with us on it. So that verifies that as well. The USD Swiss franc, again, it is a setup. I would possibly wait till this gets down in. I would possibly get out on it. The USD Swiss franc, it is an out of session pair. And if we look at the USD Swiss franc again, strengths against us on that one as well, guys. So it is what it is. The Euro JPY, there was a 2% winner on that. And the USD card, again, strength was against us. And just to verify that one, mechanics was showing a setup, but the USD card, we can see here, 87% USD, CAD 63%. So I'm going to end there, guys. Again, we can't expect to get winning trades all the time. We got to understand how we get the setup and how we go into the narrative of a setup with the mechanics. Mechanics were fine today. Nothing wrong with the mechanics. However, the last piece of the puzzle, which is the currency strength, totally against the grain. So it just goes to show you can have everything aligning up as much as you want, but at the end of the day, currency strength is certainly a big player with regards to your setup as well. Okay, so lessons learned for today. Again, nothing overly lost, if I'm honest with you. Just to show you that I do take these trades. There is a trade on here at the minute, and it is in drawdown at the minute. I'm going to close this out to break even, if I'm honest with you. Again, I've got other setups as well on this account. I do believe we can see where I've got some drawdown on here, so I will be looking to closing some of these out, to be fair, to get some sort of break even. I'm just going to come back into the Zoom because I wasn't showing you that there. I do apologize. We've got this open up, so I do take these trades when I look at them, but again, if the currency strength is against me, I use a very much smaller risk approach. So you can see here, I was ended on here. If I come into this and I go into that account, that'll build this one out. You'll see on here. Right, so I've got no open positions on that, but I did have one in there. You can see here, I did have one in. If I just go to close positions for order history. You can see here, I've had open and close positions here. So again, the 20th of January, you can see here, 20th of January. So again, that account, there's nothing left running on it at the moment. The other account on Trade Locker, I do have an account running, and I do have a trade open on this as well. So there's one here, and like I say, on match trade with Top One as well, I've got a trade open at the minute on here in slight profit, which was the Euro GBP. So what I'm going to bring this down to this here and adjust the SL to TP. So it is going to be a risk-free trade. So I'll just let that one run. But overall, guys, there's nothing much you can do. You can have the mechanics and settlement, everything in your favor. But at the end of the day, it all boils down to having the currency strength. Okay, it's all about having the currency strength in play. Okay. So that's it for today's session. Lessons learned. I'll title this currency strength. Obviously, we need to have it all aligned with the mechanics and the fundamentals of what we're doing. Okay, guys. Again, 2% winner. Few losses have been out that, so that cancels out that winner. Moral to today's lesson is obviously make sure you've got all your ducks aligned. But when you're going into the entry, also make sure you've got the currency strength in your favor. Okay, guys, I'll see you a bit later.